Where it came out of a number of things. It came out of, the social conditioning of the time. You know, whether it be, a load of artists in New York getting together, or the grey monstrosities that were high-rises that gladly were seen blown down in our generation. It also came out of a dissatisfaction with music. People didn't want to see people, in jeans with long hairs doing 20-minute guitar solos anymore. And then Top of the Pops comes along, and not only does it come along in colour, but you have, like, David Bowie and Mick Ronson glammed up, or Mark Bolan, with glitter all over. People say Mark Bolan was the first person to wear glitter on TV. That, to a young kid, as I was at the time, sort of 12, 13 years old, was just like, wow, this is like a new life. This is alien. It's from a different planet.
Whole new worlds were created as rock pushed on into unexplored territory.
Within arts generally, there's always the feeling that one has to innovate and reevaluate and then move on. So it happened in rock. I wanted to define the archetype Messiah rock star. That's all I wanted to do. And I used the trappings of kabuki theater, mime technique, fringe New York music, like my references were Velvet Underground, right, whatever.
Suffragette City, or...
it had that energy value. I wanted that energy value, yeah. It was a British view of American street energy. So Ziggy was, for me, a very simplistic thing. It was what it seemed to be, an alien rock star. And for performance value, I dressed him and acted him out. I left it at that.
Because I don't think really there was ever music that was glam, or there was music that was that. I think it was just image. When I think of T-Rex, I don't think of him as being glam. I think of him as being hard rock. Listen to Bang a Gong and, 20th Century Boy and those songs. Same with Bowie. Listen to, his early stuff. It was very hard rock kind of stuff. His image, though, was glam. And at that time, our image was kind of glam horror.
What would happen if you went out on stage for a concert and you didn't set off the fireworks and you didn't break up the guitar and you didn't have the smoke and the fire and the blood and all that? You just came out and did your thing. Would they come to the concert?
It would still be a rip-roaring rock and roll show, because what we do when we go out there is we don't stand still when we play our instruments. We run around and pretty much raise hell. Can we say that on TV?
Yes, you can.
Well, we raise hell.
TV. I have medals from, early days in high school track, tracks, and I'm sure we're four very athletic young gentlemen.
I think incredible. Yeah, this is our thing. Going out like this. So if we didn't go out like this, a lot of people would be really disappointed, because KISS is known for the big show. So why shouldn't we go out and do what people expect?
That's what I'll say. The whole point of what I do, the Monster Ball, the music, the performance art aspect of it, I want to create a space for my fans where they can feel free and they can celebrate, because I didn't fit in high school, and I felt like a freak. So I like to create this atmosphere for my fans where they feel like they have a freak in me to hang out with, and they don't feel alone.
So it isn't really for someone to talk about you. It is not for that. It really is to create a space for people.
Yeah, well, this is really who I am, and it took a long time to be okay with that, because I'm sure you all, and maybe in high school, Ellen, you feel discriminated against, like you don't fit in, and you want to be like everyone else, but not really. On the inside, you really want to be like Boy George, Yeah. So I did anyway.
Yeah.
So I want my fans to know that it's okay, Sometimes in life you don't always feel like a winner, but that doesn't mean you're not a winner.
People take me kind of too seriously sometimes. Like, what happened to just, like, being able to, like, laugh with somebody on something? You know, that's the whole point of the whole glam concept. Glam is campy. Glam does not take itself seriously.